Whether you like it or not, you best why I hint check. What's the one I'm surrounded by troubles? You keep me safe. You oppose my angry enemies and save him by your power. You will do everything that you have promised. Lord, your love is eternal. Complete the work that you have begun. Yes, yes. Okay, 92.9 megahertz sunye. We are also live on the Kessben TV, DSTV channel 364, Go TV channel 121. Dr. George Owusu, monitoring and evaluation specialist Soko project. Also, Ababeke and Sawa Hasei. Yada the better can come up. Ye pe interviews ahodo sa mo be kai say ene clergy so edom ho agim Kessben Maakye galamsey expose na bae no say ye kwaye wie no ato atese Ghana ha ene obi e kabi na clergy so ede omo ho agim enche ni Bishop Dr. Samuel Noy Mensa, member of the Apostolic Fathers, preached Apostolic Fathers as also ebetwetwe enkomo ene. Okay, eno sanity afei National Democratic Congress nyame adom ochina omo de demonstration chenchereche ebehye so mo be kai say ene National Democratic Congress first say omo hia forensic audit efa the register de beto aba on the 7th of December na omo ni isi egusu a eno mo so be demonstration Ghana for who say Omania brain. Now demonstration no no all the regional capitals omemu and also no yebetwe ho komo kakra owura bana hene so baba betna se ni yediye atwa ye ye from nana propose but before that no ye ne Dr. George Owusu, monitoring and evaluation specialist at the Masoko ebetwe komo tew best in the next 15 minutes ye no dan komo we say tie ehia ye pa fi say yes, say, so who say, so, young quabod say, share, no was so, and I see with your home. And I for young co down all that, and I say, the biane, as I say, you're fighting now, the root cause of every problem, no, and then you're fighting not the symptoms. Anything, Dr. George Owusu, monitoring evaluation specialist at the man, Soko project, Ababeka, yes, Doc Memoir Kwaba.
Yeah.
Welcome to Kessben.
Thank you very much.
Who your studio has say?
Many
yeah, what did you power?
Studio no say was come.
Yeah, the Rajasi pa. All right, I catch it. What is Soko? Soko any dia there?
You can say Soko na a tintin bi near 20 years. It's a Gulf of Guinea Northern Regions Social Cohesion Project. You can say Gulf of Guinea. Senior engineer in Monohia Epono, baby Ghana, you're joining no. I want to say countries will be in the border on that Gulf of Guinea. Now a doors near Femum and 9 and I Sukui at the same time. I World Bank and the sponsors are project no. Now countries are in Yesukono, Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire, Togo, and Benin. Was in the border on the Gulf of Guinea. Now the northern part of these countries, no problem be your your person is here no. So yeah. Now here more northern part of Ghana, northern part of Togo, was it Cote d'Ivoire near the no. Who say climate change? We must acquire no. A dini penya hopa. Who say in Sujiri and a penny a dino. Go for much more. Now, I know you come with all the 4 countries or northern part no. Now, I dear console a project we pay so see and say, sa problem you are making in our northern part no. Who say to travel no more no Sahel. Once you Kubi Sahel, has I area for Sahel no. Who country be Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger, to trust them Koso Hopa. And almost more Ghana, your north part no.
Even Burkina
Faso, Utimu says to trust them their cost and see and here a Bura or minimum. So Hunti proactively you see no.
Oh, I see.
Send a beya, Mumma, Emeda, youth no, and almost so sound of Ghana.
Oh, I see.
Nunti, where's our violent extremism na ye prevent no any climate change you know a din kofu nya osoro no ene na ma Soko project no e buy.
Oh, okay. I'm interested in the extremists now some now more kind of. So it means that the Soko no, what are you going to do to make sure say youth in the northern part of the country ebia say mo person mo say more yes I did nama say the extremists no exercise so me infiltrate ya or me influence youth no Emma almost be extremist na omo bedienya okay e de ba de na mo betimi aya mabru ne betia se ne se bi obi extremist ne so wodada no a on for the team man say nipa no
you me that say o say mabru no ya na se bi adwuma no munyanye entia woni sika na tutu ne bi ba na se wotuwe kura wonya adwuma enti ne jiwe na dwan ne so obeye enu enti ne pese ye ma omontete ye mabru no ye ma omontete ye pa na wono ye adwuma wo ye so ya mukena so hu se wo ye adwuma bi ohia sika na wo hia tools equipment ade be adwuma no enti soko make sure say ye tisika be so omasene na tools nso omde adwuma ya sada so dem na entete ye nso a eso munya no mde adwuma ni yie e ma fa so obaso no ni nyina nso soko e de ma wo mo na no na kire no wo so bi ho no otini kroma na ni nka bo hu se school ni ho hospital ni ho ekwan ni ho ni ade tisa na tie dia soko e de sa ne ma we nyina e ba ho no na obabu no ti ho no wani aka obi ama me dada o ye friday bi social cohesion na social cohesion ni se o de nipakuo no e kan bom no nyina adwene aye bibia bom se na be ye omon tap entity enti ye nema ye nye community center ni ade ye building nyina no be kisho se ye obabi a youth no betumi akọ adwene ade agro ye adwene bom se na be ya obi metimi ena da wo mo enti adwuma ye de ma wo mo social infrastructure de mo economic infrastructure ni nyina no na e kan bom ama ye make sure say particularly communities border other communities countries no on say your border Togo border biso Côte d'Ivoire ni ade sa border si nyina no ye pese make sure say communities sa border ni nyina no ye de sa intervention ko so mo no money je no mutimi tina mo mem no bi amedada wo
okay da na me tina se dia na chese your borders no but listen to me we have over 40 entry and exit point in this country and aside that no on the major ones ni Elubo Paga de no and Lome sorry I Aflao okay what about the others that about that 39 now akano and also say immigration for and your towns are and also so ho no more but a major entry point but the major entry point in the Elubo the Aflao, the Paga, and the Kotoka International Airport. So what about the minor ones? No, what do you have for them?
Sir, already immigration for any other security force. Omo baby okay Kenya Lubo ni hapa sini ni omo hodom. Na ye dia no extremists no so hwemu a omo krom pa no Burkina Faso ni sa amane Mali ni ade no. Ti ho ne target omo. So omo wan ju so mo be fast ha dia. Em say ho no there are other interventions am so government no ni before ye hodom. So by ye dia ni dia ye hu say violent extremists no Burkina Faso ni Mali ni Niger na ombefa ho abaninti no and already ye timi hu science bi say anon person mo rura sa nkro no Paga ne sa hamili ni ade no the hunting na ye ni abra e person strength in north no and the other areas now can dem say aban so e did ma ho no
and so to ma identify all right so bad
hospitals no ni person e prevent you from
and am kasa so no masa identify no ma moya e betimi ama youth no omani aka ho na omon travel by the south na ebia adwuma bia so omoye enuma omoye no ma hyehye mu kenade amomo na wo ka bibi se mo ye adwuma obia omo sikasem omo adwuma no mbe hyemu kena e de amomo se de be ya omo obi ntimi fa bibi be influence omo package net say because minim say the extremists no so omo infiltrateness ebia omo dada enkwara no a enye one day wonder enye one day omo eye process ombe ya basika no anemu odu ebi $200,000 ebi kura $1 million omo timi fa group nipa bi atru bi no omo du omo chisa they give them $1 million se wo hwe de aban kwakoye no a eya de a ebetimi ama se obi di sika dosopo ne bedada sa youth na obetimi akase no dabi
okay so koju asma okay there ne kwa so
me from
Kofi Preko is that
na Kofi from Pong
okay ene fancy dey na kakra good na there etienne say ya said there chesike biato a first year no krampa 2023 na $5 million I dey yes youth support no na you know say every year bia no you be increasing no so because also the senior can say one day wonder no e was make sure say every year bia no we start bibia now we build upon it you are learning lessons near there so enti over the 5 years I be project we need the at least be say $30 million there near the agu honum for youth support enko so no do hemu a yanto say groups yema emabunu no form groups any the adena ma o former individual so we need to also discover individual sometimes no opekra kwa ade bi ani kwa say nkode ye but say group ni they hold them in check o man ka say nyina no kambu no mo ya ade ba ko ma ade no ekonanim so no enti no say na wo kan wa dwena be say sika $5 million ni $10 million ni de ebia entimi enye hwe but ye sha say ye hu say eye bibi pa over time 5 years e be project ni de ye na hu say sakra aba ho e ma sa Valentine nyini say ebetimi ewra ye mayi mo na enna me ka say enna no kra so enye yankwa na ye other partners are almost was almost ye to hemu a say na wo ka no ye ntimi nka say yankwa na isika no kokoya mana yesa but there are so many other partners development partners or more United Nations development program ni omo nyina obi more ye but ye part ni ye play no to make sure say be identify problems no yes solve those problem no
ni na esa jinama patriotism.
Yeah,
because akorano so no Ghana me go honestly speaking no credit ba ko pe ade aban be ye no ho no me nye too sure say ebetimi anelin mabruna say 7 previous so bi di sika bi doso probi fi bi ba entimi sisa obi adwe by patriotism first ade na mo ye ama nipa no wado Ghana ache sika no because I think say me media ubisa me meka say eno na the first esi di kande patriotism ni show mu ansa so ho di bichi ansa na the dwuma sem no kra no yetimi aba beboa no eti patriotism no e measures na mudi gu akwam senya be ya ni akra no wo bedo Ghana ache sika onwene se sika ni pa de ba no e betimi aboa me ni mabusua entimi eje ama yoni ato Ghana nem meje ama yoni ato Ghana obediska no beto nche na oma Ghana no odo Ghana no overshadow sad.
Okay, you made us coffee. You say you are DBF dialogues I hold. So dialogues near Campbell boom. Near moment church. Then church no and Sacrampo near this skill development church near mouse you know. Patriotism church na work on civic education near them. Oh was said yes or near Bana said yes or yama uzo no ojino man hu yi and Sacrampo na say it can violence asem. It is our conflict prevention resolution is an the ma Mumu say ne mebu on ma odo ho ko ho a e de how ne beba but civic education ya nyina ka sa dialogue na ye ne mebu no e no
I see so mo shall say challenges be na ya mo face
oh so
because
far
I think that you face a lot of challenges
yeah oh say mebu no na anga sa no se ne wo ka no dodo no a ne na o mani je sika pe ho ndi say oba na so be dialogue oba be meetings ne de na sika kese bi ni kan pie mu a e bi na mo head am papa but a chire no ye sha say na sa challenge no oba de chire o mu say se mfa so no afi mabro no bebre no aye dialogue na dia ehu so munyina ba bitie nsem no ma ehu se
mo involve the traditional rulers
yes omuka ho pa assembly members district assembly apart program no is a district assembly eso omo na edisi kan kra ma omo na omo identify ne issues eso omo address ni nyina kwakwa kom ho ama ya address problems no
atina chese fan se bia obi tifie wanya adwuma kra na mo hwe na se we mabuna ne hu sisi ne ho so wa e bia wanya adwuma ne ye geji ne hu se si ya moa sa nipa no obetimi de tutu asem ayaya sa nipa no mo betimi akoplogo no na mo de naba na bia ma yeyi maboa no
so far no ye nye sa de no ye di ka border we say mabno ni nkom mum ne mo support and obi oti sa de so de ko boss akuo no so ho ne de support no ama wo ye ntimi nkofa obi o no ne nam ho emfa support ne ma no ye strategy nti sa asisi but ya border we mabno na hu mo kom ho abom se ne be support no
na me fa me ho abejoin ne na se mo hwek sa lipa akra south mesi we see me ngini ni papa enkofo fi se ekromu ase we ye tutuani ono ni nipa se BBC obetimi ayi ama but me fa on fa no ho bejoin ne sa group na mo kan sa nipa no bende
we no dey send there eno ntina se be ayi process for ni ade ho ya tipa sa dey say on say o mabofo ana o ha adwene we area ho process for sa be kan ana say o mo aye no mo ye adwuma youth no ye adwuma na nkasa can reach out to him say o mo de ne bebam still o ma dey ana je say oni obi a o ye na adwene say obi tima sakra na adwene na obo o ma no
all right so we dey emuda ho pa ye dey better we but ma ka che sa extremist asem ya kai the close are ben yet kachre aben ye sa
aben ye to da ye ti hompope so mo be wura bi abonkurugu no masa omachi o mo ti be wura sisala no masa omachi ya did aben be ye pa na so ye share denya hard evidence enyina so ba otu o mo nka say spill over o mo wo Burkina Faso ne no na kakra wura no masa nti ni kwase ye dia de ndi agro ya some asem here pa ti ya hwe ne yepe on be ji hin no Ghana ha ye ho be kire ene ye be to aba ne ade de ne no be frem de ne no ma asem no kra
o ma asem no kra na ba kai say was it last 2 years you me at Minister of Security Minister Rakandapa made us to understand say Ibima be rad this country but you need baby amo and mami tiwa adu dankwa enso emrebu be catch and say omo mawura mu ni bikuta I feel say high grade you feel say ammunitions ni ade a omo be wuram e wa this country ni baby omo adentina sankofo no so no mo hye no ma ase a it can take them 10 years 5 years no more monitor system ne sa adena sa records we see institutional memory there was san the tiwa do dankwa kan the kandapa kan honorable e kan ni na ada ho na you focus now on the northern part of the country na bia the middle belt and the southern part of the country so ni you focus on ho ne hwade
no need to make us say middle belt southern belt there could be other programs also but also say we project say we target but your target no enough because it say you're very close to Burkina Faso, Mali and Cuba now free ho no a o see o dan Mali ni Burkina Faso o ye adwuma ho obi anim so o ye adwuma ho ono mi fraba nti what will happen in the middle belt and southern belt ne dem say there are ho ne so much significant but as the baby anim say how the pa no enough nti ne focus ho no
eti ya amukọ nọfọ a omutimi ka bi kire mu say omuhu bi
o wane de obuze bia no say bia npa kro ne ba o ma ohu say o ye bia obi ba be di nkomo bi ne ade an woko but the ye focus ne say say make sure say so obi ba na adwempa de ba ye ne sa no a obi eni na chi enkofatu ni bi enya tutrasem
eti ye de ba na wie ye na ede na be ka kire Ghana for say be ye beda ye ho so and the northern part of the country baby a mo yes our project no say ne be ya on be embrace ye fene say project ya ma shasi kabibi facture mo we are live on DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 131 and at Kessben TV kabibi facture
mo am say soko de okosoro am friend game changer to ho bia hu soko ade no from game changer je say e din sacrifice do bia ba ho no ani ka aba ho ama we support e di ma youth any social infrastructure e di ma wo mo a we do say dane no of nani na over 5 years aye ba be de Kofi I'm say 5 years ni dura me ba be so nsa ne akonofo
2 years kra so abra
no we sakraya be ba no fo
but I hope say we bipartisan we enye enya abansu na hyemwachi na bi e beto aba ena bi opese odisika enticing kra bi and I say be another part of the country no where the albino weak holds ewo ena bi a washa mo soko na kata so na mo yenye saade ne de
debi we World Bank project yeah no 4 countries into enya Ghana bank one na yesaade no no ka say bia wa said that no yesa the 4 countries yeah they will know the same objective ni person achieve preventing that violent extremism and also fighting this climate change menace and climate change crisis now a very key yeah say flood and drought ni nyina no program obitima boa amasa na nyina so atie so no nti nya ban strategy se bia or the babe supporting nkofo bia na say your how na ho no conflict any climate no nti na sa project ya
nkofo free yakasa gumasum sisia say course eba from Alubu was the western part of omo dia na moyo we say medical bisa say how come that we have 42 entry and exit point in this country and we know say the 4 major ones the Lubo, Paga and the Aflao and Kotoka International Airport mo focusing now the northern part of the country but the extremists you see and come here dini na omuti dia make what say etempia baby a wadwene be wo no na omagebo then they go to the other side that's what I'm saying is that let me busa that question now but this say course na say eba from Alubu what is the program no more factor
Kofi mintimi nka Alubu program o say bi ka say we 5 northern regions no na oti na program no ye wo ho enti dey happy we Alubu no dey me fi say o say immigration for ne omo strategy omo so dey deal with those problems they want south no so enti ho no dey mintimi nka asem kese ho no sa but north dey oba ho a ye de strategy no I dey make sure say spread of extremism na e Ghana no dey and ye no hopa
enti ye da ye na
modam na so de modam na ye immigration for all the security forces no we are in league to make sure say and also ade me catch say nye yankwa na ye any partners be bring make sure say also resources no nkwa dey intimi enye ni nyina akofo nsa enkata nyakopon enkata o say teneti problem na o kan o say so pa aha nti say sika ya ye sa kan de betimi aye amasa o how na free ho de ye
alright ye da se pa na o ko Burkina Faso ebiasi ye no am na share border o ko Togo ebiasi ye no am na share border Cote d'Ivoire ebiasi ye no am na share border even look Benin de meti Nigeria meti bisa Liberia so meti bisa but it is said ye Ghana for soko for mo pesa mo ka kire yen say ye da ye na yes yeah the suicide bombing ne dia na kokko commerce ne baby nipa wa sore dem ya tie tuane sa normal na bia sisi Nigeria and then nipa kwantimi nkwa sore o ye virtual furniture church de bi obi pese wa tira TV hu na ye church no send sika ne type ne ne collection was through mobile money ne sa normal no and then nipa ka dem o muntimi nkwa so ye de ye da ye na
so ho no de se o
ha de o mi bisa bia o ha no dia bi bisa bia wo se esro ho no de esro no de ba project si asase ti bi bisa se ye ne ye wase ha ye da ye na because se be free so ho na aba enti se mu sili so ho mo sili ho ye dia ye da ye na
sanity modam na because from hanon so no dwumadi ekoso e ha ya aba ne cheja wo ye na project no a 5 years ye nwie kura mpo ni asanko e bi betumi extend project no ye extending this year more district to be added the one you betumi identify other hot spots na ye de omu nyina aba be kan
enti when they are related to see Ghana see ye very say kwa because about mo ame see things see something say something
and a part of what we are doing and so no dey
and we are different from so
no different gra aha no dey say dey ko hu bibi aka ne dey aban e wo strategy on so this information no NCC ni other organizations no make sure say say dey no so koso
all right yeah that's say Dr. George Owusu a monitoring evaluation specialist Soko project was ya da ye na doc ye better was say another petika bibi fache Ghana for my mama just 30 seconds or 40 seconds the faka bibi e fache Ghana for the chobusu for ni enko
you busa for madam say akonya we so aba maba Kessben FM se be ba me hu se send nhihye ne tie no aso ejina ne na so na mechia Ghana fu nyina na sa dwumadi a yeso yedi e wo so no ye de boa aban ne nyuma o die nyina ne se sa violent extremism ne de ye de be ne esia no na fi sa climate change ne ma ekoso ho hawa e ma kuafo dua ne ma emba ne ade nyina no nyina project we eboa na afi yetimi aboa so ama social economic infrastructure so ye de akogusro ho ama nipa ne age atena ho so obi so minya hospital nko minya school nko ne ade nyina no project no make sure say sa ne men nyina eba nti dey ade Soko no aba sebe dane o mine
530 achievements
so far infrastructure ye dey am ne nipa sa youth ni women na me can was over 24,000 people have been supported and no ultimo say enya agro ene yedi so hu aha ti yenwie no na nipa o mo ankasa benefit from ade we say no ene bibribi kwa so yeah
all right so doc ye better CP nyankopon shiraw da sene ye me so say da sene ye omu a ye be sa hia bi na ya saba beti sukufo de bia makon akwakoduru ye da CP all right se me hwe me ku yi a me so ama he che tie fo be kai say be say 2 weeks ni na Kessben Maakye dwumadie so ye de dwumadie bi esi alisu a ye pese ye ene se ye be se ye ko galamsey de etu ase e wo Ghana ni ye bia obi beka se ye ya famude na ye de expose yi ba ye ene Ghana obi e ka ho asem ene se clergy group enso so ebi edo omo so eho agim na mekire apostolic fathers enso do omo ho agimu a omakasa e de afa galamsey ho na ye be koni akwa akohwe video bi abra na Dr. Samoni Noy Mensa a member of the apostolic fathers o preach at the fa ho yenko ne yenko akohwe video ne emra sisi a ye ba enche ye benya reverend ewa homa no so bishop ewa homa no so na ye ne na atwetwe nkobo
one aspect of the destruction we are seeing, it means that they said no action, even though they have one aspect of the destruction we are seeing. It means that they said no action, even though they have reported this, nothing has been done. State institutions, government hasn't done anything about it. Some members are in government and in their party who are responsible for the mess we are in. Nothing has been done about it. The police is aware, nothing has been done about it. And it is a life-threatening now to all of us. We will show you a second video where Chinese who have come from their country have also joined to destroy our land, destroy our waters, take the gold and take it to their country. If they did that in their country, they will be slaughtered, they will be killed by firing squad.
Chinese
in China, it is illegal. You do that and you are arrested, you are killed. But they have come here to do that and get the money and then leave our waters to be destroyed and poisoned. I'm speaking on the topic, galamsey is killing us. Either we kill it or it will kill us. Kill galamsey or galamsey will kill everybody here. We have been told that now when water company treats our water, 60% of the water, in other words, if you divide it into 10, 6 parts of the water cannot be used. So only 40 is left for consumption. Using it is not really pure. Therefore, whatever we are now taking in, whether our food or everything, we are all at risk. Now let's look at the second video.
Let's go. I gotta hurry up. You think we will leave you? We won't leave you. We are not scared. If I'm scared, do you think I'll come here? Yeah? Move.
We have arrested them. We'll hand them over to the divisional police.
And you should tell us
they will show us their work permits, their documentation, the mining lease, their resident permits, and all. Immigration document. They will have to provide it. I mean, to the government of Ghana. They are on it. Almost say forest. This is the Tano Numere forest. One more diverting Suone Kwine, which is the Tano River. And Womushim and Womutu. They are doing what they want to. Pantuso. This is the main bridge.
The main bridge.
A separate
I will win. Okay.
Now this is the level of
destruction. China for you. Sir.
We are
This is
the level of destruction. And this is everything is gone.
How they are destroyed, and
everybody is quiet.
Everybody is quiet
in this country.
Everybody.
If we are losing the Tano River.
Tano River say every.
We are losing it.
And everybody is quiet.
We have officially come here Mene Minuya Katechi Frifa to hand them over to the Asenkregwa Divisional Police Command. Now the due processes, omo legal documenta, omo deti her as Chinese, omo resident permit, omo work permit, reason ti omo waha, any omo mining lease, forest entry permit in tia omo kora forest mua, omo 2 year forest in Eguno. We are handing them over to the police. We expect, say, as from today, investigations will begin. And as well, Ohene, and Kofona woman behind these people. Woman here, and that is what we are on the lookout for. Ma Yenamasi, you go inside, near handing over officially to the police. We will report back to you. Stay with us. Let's go.
There were chiefs that gave them the permission to go to. Immigration gave them permit to come to Ghana.
Immigration for some Ghana.
And people gave them opportunity to go to that territory to mine. And these are Chinese. They can't do that in their country. But they are doing it here. Because government is sleeping. State institutions are sleeping.
All right. That was the chairman of the board of trustees of the Full Gospel Church International, Bishop Dr. Samuel Nui Mensa, and Mohu say, "Oh, TV no sooner." Or de galamse edu asore dem na ochirem edekire asore mano na yawo doc yawo no doc ewo ahoma no so ye ne betwetwe komo doc memo achi doc mo achi o hello yeah doctor memo achi o okay, say atiko yebesa enya dog ebie ewa ahoma no so dog na ma hu say owo TV no so no na ono ena ye chairman of the board of trustees edema asoria for the gospel church Full Gospel Church International. Yes, okay. Say dog asaba ahoma no so bishop asaba ahoma no so waba. All right. So galamse hun tokwa ene Ghana obia kubie and a doc and I say bishop new noy ediadu na sorry dem a wo kira sorry ma no the exposia Kwame Appiah Kubi wani wakatache FIFA odi ni djuma edema Angel FM4 NJ FM ne NJ TV omo ekoye hu adwuma no eno no they say clergy su de omo hu agim ena Chinese ambassador enso so de no ho akasa e de afa ho eti yenko matese ese doc ayina aye ready yenko ne yene enko twenkoma doc me chiawa no pay
yeah, that's it. Thank you very much. You know, simple. Yeah.
All right. Now doc what kasapa but ansa ne ye betwa yenko no so no gina so na me kobo video bi enkyerɛw eye Chinese ambassador Chinese ambassador yes Chinese ambassador to Ghana also waka asem bi Mr. Tong Defa aka asem bi dia fa galamse no ho ana watu ni compatriot for so watu omofo etienko ne enko hwe sa video na gina so na ti asema na work.
Okay.
To do things legally, to do things according to law and local laws and regulations, and even traditional customs. Like I know you have a lot of to do things legally, to do things according to law and local laws and regulations, and even traditional customs. Like I know you have a lot of traditional customs. We ask Chinese, that's our way. We always, I know there are some Chinese, not all Chinese, there are some Chinese, involved in this illegal mining, but we discourage them. And I follow, because I was accompanied President Akufo-Addo to Beijing. He even mentioned this. When he met our president last time in 2018, our president said to himself that if any Chinese committed any illegal things here in Ghana, you do according to your law. We support you do according to your law. So we discourage Chinese people doing this illegal mining. But I read the news now is a topic. Actually, you have a lot of regulations, but not all people, even including Ghanaian people, they're not abiding the laws. I think Chinese people, they're only very tiny of them doing this. But we are, even in this year, we are taking a lot of measures dealing with this issue.
All right, Doc, big up. Begin say utie de na woka no.
Yes.
Na mamesha sem free say was say emrebi. Na na do dan kwakufu adoko China. E ma na yes are reporting the my Chinese president. No ono Dr. Ton Defa no Ohobi. Na Chinese president kache na do dan kwakufu ado say say China for the be back Ghana. Na so mo ye ayi galamsia. According to Ghana law no, na say Ghana law ne fa no ya o make sure say Obama law ne no omedi. Now here we are.
Yeah, I think that I'm much more effective. I'm not too good in my tea, so let's have my
no problem. No problem.
Yeah, I think even that recommendation from the Chinese president tells us that it's an embarrassment to our own country. It's a disgrace to our leadership and to our collective image as Ghanaians. Because he was just telling us that we have our own laws. So why do we get frustrated and blame the Chinese for coming to Ghana to do illegal mining? What is wrong with our laws? So what he was trying to tell us, in my view, is that make sure your laws are working. Implement your laws. Enforce your laws. And then if they have flouted your laws, punish them according to your laws, because you are a sovereign nation. So for our president to go to China to go and plead and probably talk to the president there is an admission that the president has lost the battle, has lost the fight. They have lost the political will to correct this. Was he thinking that people should come from China to come and, correct the wrong? Or is he expecting that the Chinese people should come to Ghana, or the Chinese government should come to Ghana to come and punish the Chinese people in Ghana? No. So that should tell us. He was only just telling us, hey guys, you people have your laws. Why don't you ensure that your laws are working? Why don't you enforce your laws? Why don't you arrest them and punish them based upon your laws? So this is even an embarrassment, to us. And so that is what I would say, that we are responsible for the mess. Our leaders are responsible for the problems we are in now.
Do we always have to blame our leaders? What about the people that the indigenous, especially the traditional rulers who are also supporting the galamsees? They're encouraging them to do the galamsey.
I think at this stage we should find a different approach. All those involved, all DCEs that are involved in it should be arrested and prosecuted. All ministers of state involved should be arrested and prosecuted. The chiefs must be arrested, those chiefs that have given the land, any business tycoon who is involved in it, civil servants who are involved in it, all these people must be arrested and be prosecuted. And possibly we should come up with a new set of laws where when they are found guilty, everything they own should be confiscated to the state, so that they should lose everything they have acquired illegally, for the destruction of our water bodies.
But the mining act law has already been amended, and the minimum sentence from 5 years is now 15 years, and the maximum sentence from 15 years is now 25 years. But they are not helping.
That is why we say the problem is a political will, and the enforcement of the law. We must approach it from a more different angle now, And I think that, in my view, there can be what I call the 6, P's approach. And the 6 P's approach is where we need to ensure that there is a purpose. The first P stands for purpose. What is the rationale for what we want to do? Number one, the people that it is destroying our land, is destroying our people. The second P must be a political will. that should provide leadership and ensure that this thing is going to be controlled. And then we must have the strong policy. The policy will govern looking at the current laws and laws that are not in favor of controlling our water bodies. We must redefine some of them. Some of them need to be repealed. Then we must put in a plan. The fourth P is to put in a plan of the strategy in dealing with it. If it's giving us the next 7 years or 8 years, then we work towards. Then the plan, a program. Number 5 is the program. The program has to do with, we need to put in livelihood. The people may not be working, they are not working, they don't have a job. So what programs can we do to empower them to create a new work industry for them? All right, because we can't tell them stop the galamsey and they don't know what to do. So we must come up with a new program. It will take time, but we need to develop a new program and also improve the towns these mining industries are. Because sometimes you go to some of these areas, Takwa or Boise and some of these villages that are mining, you realize that they don't have quality schools, quality education, quality health facilities, yet they are producing the gold for us. We need to have a new program that will improve their lives and the community they live in. And then the 6P is partnership. It will call for every person. In other words, it will call for all key stakeholders that needs to be put together. The traditional leaders, faith-based organization, civil society, TUC, well-organized group to now manage the reconstruction of our water bodies and the destruction of our land. So I think that it must be a new approach. We must also possibly set up a galamsey destruction, fund, restoration fund, so that when these people who are persecuted are jailed, they will confiscate all that they have acquired, sell their property, use the money to reclaim our land.
You are talking about the political will that we don't have. Since we have a lot of politicians involved in this galamsey business, do you think that even if the government changes, can we still crack the whip? Can we still go by this political will to fight this menace?
No, I think if we form a very strong body, interministerial body or anybody,
but Bishop, you have already done that. We have done this interministerial body thing. We have set about 3 times, and just last week there's this 5-member committee now. Led by the security minister himself, Mr. Kandapa, and if aside that, we have had about 3 this interministerial committee. It did not help. Apart from that, we have also had these drones, 200 drones that a government acquired, that cost this country $3 million. Plus the speedboats, one is $150,000. All these programs and pushing money into fighting this galamsey. This interministerial committee setting up, people taking allowance, the per diem meetings or upon meetings. But we are still in the ground zero. We are still in the ABCD.
So it appears from your presentation, it appears that the battle is a losing battle.
That is what I want to say. That's what I want to say. But I have that's what I want to say. That can't we say that we have lost the battle? So we need to map another strategy.
Yes, that battle has failed. So we need to develop a new strategy. Okay, that one I agree. We need to develop. So it's not going to be business as usual. It shouldn't be business as usual. We need to develop a new strategy, form a different agency, anti-corruption agency that will provide oversight, as a task force against these destruction of our water bodies. So it should be a renewed approach, not the same group of people. And we must now have that political will with a kind of, we need also to amend our laws. If the people who are found, culpable and convicted, we cannot confiscate their assets. We must introduce that aspect of the law, that all that they have acquired under the illegal galamsey, they will forfeit these assets. You see, when you make it unattractive, and then we are able to jail one or two of these top, kingpins in it will send a strong signal to the nation that we are in to deal with this. Because as others are saying, Galamsey is now a terrorist attack. Galamsey is now a genocide, and we need to now look at it that this approach of Galamsey, the intention is to wipe the 30 million people in Ghana. So whoever is involved in it must be treated as the enemy of the state and must be treated as a terrorist. And we must go for them, and government must go for them. So the approach must be different. We are not calling for the same old system in dealing with it, because that same old system has totally failed. And the Minister for Natural Water Resources has really lost the battle. He has lost ideas. He doesn't seem to know what he now wants to do. So we must now, the president must speak under this condition and then assure the nation that he's going to develop a new approach and then put in this new oversight committee who can work effectively into the new government, and then they will come up with a well strategy and a plan in fighting this for the next 10 years or 7 years to make sure we can reclaim our land.
Bishop, the constitution of this country says that nobody shall deprive one of his life. And deliberately, he used the word deliberately. So I'm asking that the people that are using chemicals, polluting our water bodies, and people are contracting a lot of diseases. I mean, cancer, rashes, and these deadly diseases. Contracting this deadly disease by, consuming these rivers or these water bodies. Now, tell us, people are calling for this capital punishment for the Galamsey menace. Do you agree with them? Do you go back with them?
If we can introduce that into our law, that can help who's under this Galamsey thing. Once they are found guilty, well, either you give them a life sentence and then, like I said, excuse me, then confiscate all that they have acquired. Maybe put them into jail for life. They should lose everything they have acquired under this Galamsey operation. I think that will be a strong message.
But they are taking people's life. They are taking lives. And that is the deliberate. They are taking lives.
Yeah, but this is debatable. Well, in China, they will kill you. They will kill you.
Yeah, that's the Yanzi law.
Yeah, but I am only just saying that my position or my recommendation is that we should redefine, amend the laws, make sure that they will lose everything and they will go to jail for life. So going to jail for life is just the same like being killed, or facing life, the death sentences. It may be the same like facing death sentences. But once they are losing everything, then we will use their resources to repair all the damages that they have done against the country.
But there is a law in the China calls for death sentence if you are caught in an illegal mining. I watched it from your sermon. You are even using it as a precedent that the Yanzu law in China calls for a death sentence. Can't we do the same thing here to discourage people from doing the Galamsey?
Well, I guess it's possible, but again, I'm not too sure how well everybody will accept that, or probably our lawmakers will accept that.
Just to deter them.
Well, I agree. But again, for me, I am proposing a life sentence may be equal to a death sentence, and then be confiscating everything they have acquired. So I guess we should leave it to Parliament and let them decide and see. And then maybe if majority of Ghanaians think that, well, we should go in for a death punishment, well, so be it then.
So will you call for the resignation of the sector minister as you were talking about the political will, because under his administrative belt that we acquired these 200 drones, and of course this speedboats, we have spent a lot, and all these monies are going through his office, and we are still in the ABCD. Why is it that it has to take 2 journalists to arrest these Chinese people, but the sector minister is there with the drones? Where are the drones? The drones are still there. This country, we have lost $3 million plus these speedboats. The money that we spent on the speedboat, we spent over 3 million Ghana cedis on reacclimation, on all that. So we are wasting money, and the sector minister is still sitting there. Will you call for his resignation or the sack?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to excuse me, congratulate Kessben FM and TV for this expose and for what they have done as citizens. They took it upon themselves to go out there and help to expose this. Plus, some few other documentaries that we know which is circulating now. As for the Honorable Minister, Mr. Samuel Abujinako, he should have resigned since yesterday. He should have resigned a long time ago. And he has lost the will to provide leadership. He has run out of ideas, and he should just resign. And his resignation should have taken effect since yesterday. So what that I'm just saying is that he has no business being in that office providing any leadership, because he has run out of ideas. And so yes, I agree. He should step down immediately. And either the people will have to make him step down and force him to step down, and then put pressure on the president, because the president is sleeping. The president has gone to sleep, and he's still the president of Ghana, so far as he has 3 more months ahead of him. And so the pressure must be mounted on him to really call the place, declare a state of emergency, as it has been requested, declare a state of emergency, and then declare, get the military to go there and then begin to stop the spread of the destruction, the further destruction of our water bodies, which at the end of the day, we are all at risk.
Well, we are speaking with Dr. Bishop Dr. Samuel Noy Mensah, a member of the Apostolic Fathers in this country, and also the chairman of the board of trustees of the Full Gospel Church International. Rev, let's continue. Let's go to our traditional rulers. Recently, was it last week or so, Otumfuo Seitu the second Asantehene disturbed 3 chiefs over this Galamsey issue, and according to him, he read it from Chronicle newspaper and contracted the NIB, National Investigative Bureau, for them to monitor and investigate if those chiefs were doing Galamsey for sure. And it appeared that they were truly doing Galamsey, and based on this, he disturbed them. Now tell us, what do you think that our traditional rulers, do you have a specific or a special role for them that can help to fight this canker?
Well, I think we will applaud Otumfuo Seitu the second. He has provided strong leadership. He has shown the way, the authority to ensure that he has been able to distill 2 of his chiefs because they were found involved in Galamsey. And I think that was a great mark of great leadership he has demonstrated, and he's shown us the way that it can be done, it can be stopped. And so I think that traditional leaders who are actively fighting against this Galamsey can be brought on board. Like I said, this partnership approach, it should involve all relevant key stakeholders who are patriotic. So that will involve faith-based organizations, traditional leaders, some members from the TUC, Bar Association, some of the professional bodies. They will have to form what we will probably call an agency, okay, that will deal with this particular thing. So I guess that it is a good thing that the traditional leaders, those who are fighting it, are doing. And when we constitute a body to fight against this, they cannot be included in that.
So the National House of Chiefs, can we also give them a role? Because the other time I was, on opinion that some of the paramount chiefs are also involved in the galamsey business, and some of the paramount chiefs under their paramounts, people are mining illegally. So can this House of Chiefs also come out with something that can reduce some of the chiefs that are galamsey being held in their various towns? Like, for example, I don't know if I put my question well. What I'm trying to say is that can the National House of Chiefs reduce, or let's say me, I'm a paramount chief, and I'm on the National House of Chiefs. I'm the National House of Chiefs. Can the National House of Chiefs say that because the galamsey is in your area, you are not able to fight it, and we also, per our investigation, we are also concluded that you are also involved in galamsey. So in this case, we are taking you off from the National House of Chiefs and reduce you. Can we also do that? Because I think that every aspect of our lives have to be involved.
I agree. We must look at this whole thing holistically. It can't be hit and run. And we have said that all those who may be found involved in this galamsey, I said for about 5-6 categories. All DCs. 2, all ministers of state. 3, traditional leaders, chiefs. Business tycoons who are involved. Civil servants. And any other individual involved in the operation of galamsey, all must be arrested, prosecuted, jailed, and then if they have any property they have acquired under all these things, confiscated. So that will cover what you are talking about traditional leaders if they are involved in the House of Chiefs, traditional House of Chiefs, and they are in there and they are involved in it. Definitely they will be affected by that.
All right, Rev, let's end with this. I hope Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, the new Patriotic Party flag bearer, has met the clergy, and the former president John Dramani Mahama has also met you guys. So tell us their campaign concerning the galamsey fight. Which one who do you think is ready to fight this galamsey per their message that you heard?
Well, so far, I am not impressed with any message that is coming from their camp. But remember, you see, we have also over the years...
All of them.
Ghana, sorry?
All of them.
No, what is the credible message about fighting galamsey? They don't seem to have any credible message in the fight of galamsey. Remember, all these 2 political parties have been involved in this galamsey. But under this current government, it has been worsened off. It's worse off under this current government. However, we are saying under the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, which is the third force of an alternative government, okay, that has a message of finding out how to deal with this galamsey with a well-detailed structure and program, okay? And it's just like what I have suggested, that you put in the necessary plan, a new policy, and then partnership, and make sure that traditional leaders will be part of the governing system to fight this. And under this Alliance for Revolutionary Change, and that is what Honorable Alain Tremantin is presenting under what we call the Great Transformation Plan. And I think I would recommend that approach, okay? But from these major two political parties, you don't seem to have any strategic plan. But under the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, for which Alain Tremantin has espoused, there is a real hard plan in fighting this galamsey and making sure that the people will also benefit from the mineral resources in their towns and cities, because they have the right to benefit in terms of improving their lives and in terms of a quality education, quality schools, good roads for them, and the first-class cities be built for them, because they are producing the minerals for the benefits of the entire country. So for the 2 political parties, we don't see a serious commitment in the changing in the fight of this galamsey.
All right, thank you very much, Rev. We thank you very much for having you. I hope to have you next time.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. And that was chairman of the board of trustees of the Full Gospel Church International, Bishop Dr. Samuel Monoi Mensah, a member of the Apostolic Fathers. Okay, thank you very much. And I'm what to say, and then no etchetchen command. Honorable Banahine, Ababe Kayensa, on also Yanada Betchetchen Komaka Crown Fata, you bet in a drink and ya fast someone. Doc Eka Wasemno, Bishop Eka Wasemno. Now, Fay, ye be call National Democratic Congress for more demonstration a beba so nyame admo ochana. But before that, no, Bidika Kachra will say, as I say, a poem you cannot listen to morning show. A Brian Kawa poem in some infantry. And ne, see a do ko baby. Now, could you a poem, dear, see a chiwa dra, a bet me a more DE, a bama or what in a CPT, menum tintin Sadik, a heba for an Ababe Kayensa. Ababe Kayensa, Doc Aba, a dog Aquaba.
Mr. Speaker.
Mr. If I'm not from Pozia,
I'll be somebody my catcher will say, you come Rasha your fee, now Rasha your chairman in New One.
Oh, yeah.
You refer as speaker.
I fed deputy speaker.
Timpa Wakasi at the show.
And the
to wood in Indian now. What you say, it is a refer to speaker.
On your bonnet crab. I like your polo shirt. No, it's not polo shirt. And your polo, but F, papa.
Me that's
you don't even know the brand, but F.
Oh, yes, and what the master say now. Yeah, Chagana for you now.
This boy don't have no mafia, Archbishop.
Yeah, ready.
Archbishop Duncan Williams. Papa, baby, will be a chacha or pa. Dog,
yo. Yeah, Chagana for you now. And now see Jordan, a sheer view. Now come here and say, do Jordan say, yeah. Say the Ghana for jet to what yes, say. A package so. Aha, and apum de home common in Papa Muno. A war. Na a Jordan is yes, a show bo. Say, Wapomu deno. Ye be fa near Bohobain, near her swammer, and put your way busy, said the Crana for Wapomu deno. A say, Sadik, Herba sentence. A hunim. A son said, Yen and Yanko Pondim, dear Amaya. Ye num him dear queso. Exercise in Nubra any high. Ede saw yadie na Sadik Herba Center ubaya kachia enubran lutan yesasa ede sa yadie no nia yede mawa weyem enka no sadro kro na so yebetimi asan asansemu ama wo fa weyem beka ho Sadik Herba Center yenko a ena yewonim dia yede nubran enutan esa yadie biara yede ho adro be ma no CFR 5 kilos CFA weight 10 kilos, YFA weight 2 kilos, and the fry ya. You bet me a son, nam dear quanso. Add that a drone near fan 5 no, Yabefa 3, near fan 2 no, Yabefa 4. Not Sadro Kronayas Kabum, not yet yasa, therefore from our Yano, Sadik Herba Center. Now, open case ya what there no Dr. Sadik, any national PRO, Sister Pat Semen Kancham will say, or what yamo pa, no pay. Me bayan, come on here, Kituabi. Me probia was where Thomas Chindi for. Ya will be a stroke abu na gu hono mu a wontimi sore nante chese ya man so ne agani mu no okofom sa change for no e na me pebi na mama no Flexon 600 no mano nom na ninti mu ada ho no asore waka do be se gane na so atumrika bio Flexon 600 eye adwuma se nkonya se wanya stroke wabubu agu hono mu a emfa nhye utrimu da se wo wiase aba na wieye entime se ya maame ya papa nom enamafo a yesi so a ya de stroke age ni padua boso nom wadru eye Flexon 600 na da me kan se ensunsan so a ekofa stroke ya de no eba no a doctor for me yehunu se yenua ne de munye yensuo munye na kane kura no anka obehunu se wo bi anya stroke a na sabe manosisimi na so anka ya maame ne ya papa no na se ye nananom a womo din chine botoma womo dum mpani fie so 80 90 100 ekono omo nanka sabi stroke ya de no eta visit wo mo se de a doctor for hwemo myate ase se wo bitimi nya 21 years na wanya stroke adentia enuani bi ayedi ensuo bi ayenom ensa bi ayedom koyemu enya de ebo ni padua no na sansunsun so we bi aba wo so a adura me kan for dia ma Flexon 600 Flexon 600 so when you stroke dada Flexon 600 the bottle kesi ekita me no mo 9 pe eto aso na entie mu asisi a emoja ntimi nimu afrusa na yie odwin a ensiso oso usum se ya won fele okasa hu ni se wado chia ko benkum ana se echia ba nifa wo fan edudu wo na mana wo kwa afanse da de bi hye obotom onan wo de pem fam se ya won fele onan se timi hye wo se ne ya ye de jasrama gu odo onan si so no ebi kura timi ka ko wiewie se ya to na duro da bi stroke ya de na ebo kokko na asekire nyina ne se enti na wo se emu da ho ema moja ene mframa edi mu afrusa ne yema ebi kwa adwene ma ho dwen sisi no enti ni mo sisi na sebe gotampo emusi a ye to akasha ne de atwimu na wonti musi a ede ne de twim eye Flexon 600 Flexon 600 enti wonya stroke dada bottle we nom na to aso manyanyo ye na dro we enyanyo na se onum bottle na to aso na se stroke no obekoso atra ni paduam a ye behwe bobo ho ban e support immune system no e boost immune system ti entran kra ma yade mansa to besi fie ye nom na nopa anyum na nwumre wodidi wi a na wanom eye Flexon 600 Flexon 600 ye dra ye frɛ no elephant herbal mixture elephant herbal mixture sa wo hwɛ me TV so a obehunu sei na tie wo hwɛ me Facebook a sei na tie elephant herbal mixture no ene sadik powder ene nam wo mu dwumadi amudi nyina ne sɛ koko atre ni padua so akyɛ ni padua mu akyɛ edi ni padua nya no eno ena elephant herbal mixture ne sadik powder no ekutia sɛ wo ni padua mu sɛ wo hunamani watra wo so 10 years 20 years elephant herbal mixture be yi na firi hododo sadik powder be di wasema ma dodo eno so ye adura ne nom enye den ma won sanka bi doctor for me ati asese ye koko ba ko bi a ye friend hemorrhoid sabi ma no sisimi na so fifi ye kokobum na afifi kokobu ni na mo se otwadi amponyankopon no wanye ne se ene ye ntrenti no abrebia be kwa jana bia so no na apai na di moja na nam sadia ye wo haw ema wo yi nipa mako edugina ho no mo a emu nan de minso feren kan meka se saya de wonu obi na ultimate chance sorry na sabe akonya wote so na eso afọ enam koko nti kwabra ne timedi nsahye na ni ase kotwo wanya da kro wani be firi ato wanya la ka obi beti aso koko nti kwabra ne timi kwan ne minimu ku ohwe ade e bonko an wo hu na ni so ye ni wisi ma won sanka elephant herbal mixture ene sadik powder ni bi afa ye nuanom ma koko sisi ni padua ni koko no ebetimi pie papa ebetimi fu abeben nyina nya be ne se wunya sadik powder ni bia hwe bi gu ade so fanso kakra fra afa pasawa ne fa tare koko ne so nya pie ni padua ni no fa tare so ne pa ade kyekere so enya me ne pa won wan no na koko na twuse ho ya tu amanfo da wo ho dansedie da afa won so a koko na ye hamro no e hye to abribia be kwa jana bia so a na apai no bomodia pe sadik powder ni bi nefa yusu efa fasa wa nefa twetwa me ma wo 3 weeks pe koko no se betu se bemem e ho nsanche de e free elephant herbal mixture and sadik powder yen na ye de edro ye elephant ointment ba ye orafia me kai o elephant ointment over 30 years in you know yen ene ye de elephant ointment ba ye enso to na nsan ni woda ne kusukuku no e de awo ene nam na eba ne sa yen nuanom a yare sasabro no wo mutimi mpie de bia de ntuma akuri ye ho ma wonsanka elephant ointment fa twitwi waposo fa sani padua ni nyina ahotutu bi ati ni padua ni mu no ebe free ni padua ni ma mo ade ho wonya kwansia mra bi atwam ama sunsun sanso aba wote wan kasem no nompem twetwe wochi de bia da obohwa wiem sanso wo transe pa na wochi nompe wo wa elephant ointment elephant ointment and American for the amount ye nuanom e bobo wonan mabu wonan ya fekire ma wonsanka elephant ointment afei ye ma me ne ye papa no mu a ye du ye mpeni fie so ye kotodwemu ahu no se wonya elephant ointment na wo de star so pe rubber fita edi brodo ehye mu ibi fa kyekire so pe bandage efafa so na heat no emowura wo kotodwenim eye nya me ne pa enam nsenkyane a elephant ointment aye ntino obesane no na ahoden aba wo kotodwenim poma ne kura wa obeto atwene aseda eye AA Sadik Herbal Center yen yedia sense Flexon 600 elephant herbal mixture and Sadik powder and an ointment no eboa manfo papa ɛwɔ Ghana fana babia wodi wani kyerɛ wo se AA Sadik enno no wo pebi wo nsa bɛka ɛnya wo tisi nkran krobia mu ha se ya yenye na kora o kan hye drug lane wo behu ye wo ho Kobedia Enterprise wo benya bi Kingswalk Herba Rupash Herba Tinated Herba and Hellos Herba Little George ɛwɔ Tema Ashama Yekus Pharmacy Nkoko Hillside Pharmacy Kumasi ya Kolenak Herba Misty Herba Apidang Herba Fredimens KO and Mama Beki ho aya abesam takwa owas abibidro fie bogoso aya unique herba sunyane Green Light Pharmacy Cap Herba masom aguna so aduro aya Lincoln Pharmacy babi amabobo so nyina no wodi wani kira benya bi freyen ewo 0241 53 511 0241 53 511 and I say 0557 99 77 97 0557 99 77 97 yenua no mo ampese mutundo so po okuma sene mpotam nyina no mo mfrɛ mama beki ɛwɔ 02447 50 510 02447 50 510 sɛ wobɛtena hɔ ama stroke ya diaje oni padua boso de entwen ansa ma monsanka Flexon 600 afese kokodia eye elephant herbal mixture ene Sadik powder na wa poso dia eye elephant ointment ya fatu ya ho se adwoda bia no apankesie ya cheso wapomudi nti ti se adomdom ye ne a na watwe se ne no ya besan hia ya kra mu nyina.
All right, doc, yeah, that's a pa AA Sadik herbal format say omode ababe gudu kopene bito nane apomudine uni apomudine a wo sika da makra wani nje eda eti AA herbal for yeda mo asepa honorable banahina atnase but before that no yenhwe ya answer me kuipa meso ma henche Dreams Fertility Clinic for some culture say uni obi a awo ho aye dia ma wo ye oba na se wo ye bema na wo ye oba dia na se wato adi wo se bra se wo dia nantia enkoyi wo se bra na ye betene te edi amount. Yeah, we offer holistic and 100% organic treatment for couple who are seeking to be a parent and are struggling with the fertility and reproduction issues. Just obia moya wofo anase moya warefo a majira mu ho a mo pese mo peba na sumunya bi no Dreams Fertility for so maba ba besuawo ama wawo na atibia aba wase unexplained infertility the cheche mu kura nye ye block fallopian tubes and so ye ho aduma unsuccessful IVF fibroid cyst obi o ha fibroid daniyam and no kan hu bi enama ontimi anyinsen irregular menstrual cycle and fe miscarriage onyum unyinsen and fe na say unyinsen fe na say irregular menstrual cycle obi o hono mo a bredu nukura say senka bia obu nsa na aba eno no de bia na ekoba sa eno no enikwa say yes period pains fe se wunya mensisa afe na waya se ya premature menopause obi o hono mo a na onu brad senka bia okono menopause na fe 40 years called 39 years after bon say ni menopause no na unity wase ni na abra ye betu ase e dia ma fe low sperm count, low libido, sexual dysfunction, afe penile rigidity, erection problems, penis strength improvement obi ohonomo a otimi no obada kama na emom na yini mu ha ase emu ayemredo do se fabra thickness enhancement among others or say seven previous or bema no se ebia esua na se bia ntimi nya de opese enke eya oso pese mu yedu na sa ye tenten so eno so de ba ye be ho adwuma de amam na Dreams Fertility Clinic for some control say yenwo no eye herbal medicine ban ye di free UK and need New Zealand and ye dia ba na FDA for so say de o set masia o masa asese ye betimi e dia ye adwuma na o some control say the ultra modern machines and the abapa ewa ya sweye eno no ewo tema come to 22 Estate Junction eho ena yewo no asem kan cho se fe number we sisi a 0597225388 0597225388 and 0597225389 0597225389 and 059 955 220 059 955 5220. Dreams Fertility Clinic, or the leading clinic in the fertility solution. Ko na kwaje wawo ntempasona. All right. Amagana Rice, Arise Ghana. Amagana Rice, Arise Ghana. Emona de emune sham. Amagana Rice me culture say. Ade bi ade amu ye bia no ene Amagana Rice. Say we ye wache, we ye jollof rice, we ye plain rice. We ye rice water, we ye mutu Amagana Rice. Say we ye dinifie, say we ye aton Amagana Rice. Say we ye acheche Amagana Rice. Afeso nesa wo chemwa Amagana Rice. Sa afeso na wonwa acheche nso Amagana Rice. Emono ye femfra ma no na de aba and yenim de frefra ma odi abekwa kofa susu so de abrel. Amagana Rice de ye no Ghana hasia de duano ene ye te no ha ye so ya package and ye de bro. Nanam say Ghana haya ne duano ne ye package no ha se nti no udi ni na na esaw yare Ghana yenko ye ni Israel ena wonua udi eduro ye de prekese udua prekesa etimi efifie just Ghana ya sase de ewade na Amagana Rice ye duane Ghana ha ne te ne Ghana ha ye so Ghana ha na ye package no Ghana ha ti udi ni na esaw yare bi na eno oku a Amagana Rice the real nipadua mu di ni 2 weeks pepepe na ahwete yare ne de ko afei se atra so ache ye de aduro ka wa ne ko Amagana Rice bra so ye na so be ye agent etu asemen kanche mo aposifo doctor for nurse for dwofo ba ne memetomi ye bito muni na ya Amagana Rice mo mfa mo hunjim ene Ghana wontimi nya aduma ba ko che wo ye aduma mienu ansa na watimi adiye pa fi se obi enu ho betimi de salary a job aye millionaire chia wo di foforo e de ka ho enti Amagana Rice bra ya so ye fa kusi kuba bi bra beto ya so ye be ma mu no bi akwa akoton 2 weeks pepepe mo no besa e sa fa bra na fanfa so no ne sa beje foforo e kokoton Freda ba we sisi a na no mu din kita ho number is 0537029464 0537029464 and anase 0207676197 0207676197 Amagana Rice Arise Ghana hwe achi akwanya ye wala pass ye Ecobank building no baby atina edefa Accra car no anase circle car no unse woni ehwa beka no wo hwa won sabonkum so a opeja uti kakra bi se bon se Amagana Rice ho ene ye wo anase La Paz police station dodo na afra container police station wo hwe achi akwanya ho ena abehu Amagana Rice Bayport fixed deposit is here Bayport the whole sika krabia papa udu sika koto ho no na wasomu adwo Bayport de say ye bibi ye banking clean up ye bibi ho de order no wada Bayport the whole say choose the Bayport fixed deposit eno no ni ye wo anoma pia ode ho boya ubetimi adi or say you can also you can earn an attractive interest on your money. Attractive interest padu sika beto ho ne ye programs ye rolling na no odo hujimu a ubetimi anya an attractive interest afei you are assured full payment of interest and principal when the maturity is due so the usika ba beto ho no ne se bia program bi ne ye rolling ne se bia e mature sika na eso unya no onsa beka ne pepepe ye wo sika krabia bi wo ho no ma adu sika koto a ye so ye program we se fa sika beto so the sika beto di bosome edi na atwe miense di na atwe mienu ma atwe ba ko a ebe wo anya sei na ye de se sika na ma so be ko na ente sa ebi wo ho no mo a sa tam na aso no a ye se edi sika na de ma no afo be hwe ne ye koche miensa ni ama bu ba ko ne aka cho se o de okoso na se wo ya ene ye de be ma afa ne ye confuse you na ye frustrate you sir Bayport the entisa flexible options you 3 months offer ho 6 months offer ho and you 1 year offer ho de ope bia no obetimi do ho akwa koruam e brother so pe usika ni na e intact de be ma you affordable you can also sign on with a minimum of 5,000 and no obetimi assign on obeni e be ye adwuma what's the free number we sisi 0245 153283 0245 153283 and now 0263007622 026 3007922 Bayport your future now Bayport the whole okay as the program progresses no dia kanina no ye de betu bia na before honorable banahine beba no mame na kwa aba na dreams fertility for esese no omotwetwe nkomo esese ese timu biem eman koma mo de na me ka ho asam e de chemo fa awo ho no esese ye busa omu yie pa omu na betimi a kire mu yie because ye say Peter Oha Paul nkanya mesem na mame honorable banahine kwa aba nsa honorable akwa aba
yeah
bibia boko de
nipa de da ba kasa bibia ye boko no
oza
Nyankopon kro amori nyina pe
I see
ka kire se dipa nto aso ti bebre ye danko gufu ado ene Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ama boa mfiedu adi anim yemfo ma nyina nenani adin bia na ho den pajuma din bia befiri hiamu de emse nda so ho
okay
namba mi hu minia
ai unia tie bedi nko
boni wo mutrimu
boni nu
ziga
o mai hu do o ma hu do tia be so na po ho de fan ko o ma hu do tia e boni nu obi atrim galam se no de be ntimi mu ai yes de ko dreams fertility for fertility clinic for ababet na si wo ye tira kwan ya ye wotema committee 22 wa wo ho asem bia Dreams Fertility Clinic. Dreams Fertility Clinic. Metimi akani ye mo fan chebe pa. Mesi e watem tema committee 22 estate. Janshi e hon ye wo. Na wa wo asem bia wo obi awo hu problem bia. Sen ya ye bia se wakọ baabi ni aka tro se wontime ngo dabi. Ho de ye mfanfa hono. Ye besia no ye beye e dia mawo. Otu oma ba omo ba be chichi ma di kontia. Ekofa sa no ma ne ba. Ai konso a ye betimi afa so a e ba mu adura. Eba masa no mani na waje ofa hudi doc akwaba
chawa pacho bejo so
bibia bokodi
already adum nya hwe ye ho ye pa
yes Kessben is blue and you are also blue
of course you know
I like that time we don't share that pa
so we are down
yes yeah that pa yakopusha Dreams Fertility Clinic
right
and then na moment
right tiba minchi ati for no mo hwe nyina me den free Dr. Sherry Chen free Dreams bro you can Dreams Fertility Clinic as an edinu etieno eye awo anase family clinic ban say awo munsem ana oba wanya a friend say problem bi wo awodie mu a asi awo ne kwan ana obi a ne mre nso ye problem bi a doctor ataka wan sem pae ma obi ho no ma by the age of 25 ombu ni nsa and it is impossible say oba bebre kwa obi full line tuba we bebre kwa onya 25 30 years eko onya nya 45 years is the medically approved year and I say age oba edu ni menopause but obi ho no ma onya ndu 30 years kra ombu ni nsa obi nso obu kra no ono obebu a eba ba akopa emba biu enti aya no obi so te cab enti efa na mane ntudwa se na ebe ya obi te cab obi te ma frɛ no waje akiremu ni yie Dreams number no 0599
0599
555
555
220 0599
0599
555
555
220 and 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 enti se wo yo ba na umbu nsanko ade a pacho eni kwan se wo hwe awu akiri kwan e wo se wo bu nsa na wotu nkosua ansa na wutimi ne obe ma hia ono so ne spermatozoa ne ayi no ene wo hia nkosua na watima fa yafuru enti wo yo ba na wutimi na umbu nsa pa cho to mi kaba Dreams wo frɛ Dreams number no a ye ho no e ya bruchi ne de aba Ghana eye appointment basis ofra doctor no be ko appointment ni ama o date ni time wa oba be sha doctor ye mba ho no straight enti wo bedu ho no mo a ne ekoso o ye onipadua mu bia si kwa ma wo hwan ye den no nyamedi mu nti doctor ye bi pen ogusu a oye adwuma wa ye o UK for over 25 years and our BBA branch o Ghana enti pacho enye local chemicalized medicine and our de ma New Zealand and a UK nura ya gia tumu abruchira o ye adwuma ya bona baso bebre and o de abagana o say wo yo ba na wodu 50 years impo na wotwa bra na unya wo ya na wo pese wo wa ubedu ho no mo a o waduru o de be ma within 3 weeks ono beto ncha 3 weeks se umbu nsa ya 3 weeks e wo se obu nsa ono beto ncha what do 55 even 60 years now person wa ubedu hon mo no beto nchia omo wadura wa do 60 years a watwa menopausal age no person bu nsa bio na oba unya bu nsa pa it means say ujina ho se obetimi ayeden afọ yafuru number no 0599
555
220 and 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 Timi sro oba wonya miscarriage ade ba ko ti be miscarriage ba fibroid because fibroid ni be si wa wodie ni mu a fibroid ni be ye tissue honam na afifiri wo nipadua ni mu na akwara no nso a ofifiri ba no nso ye mojato enti se fibroid no ono watan wache na ono wo ye den se wan hwe ye a fibroid ni be ka mojato na mo na afi no apai no enu na di miscarriage eba bebre enti doctor so bedu ho no ma ye waduro wo ho no ma o de ma fibroid ni be nane ye be na men koma ye mfase kan count fibroid ni be nane afiri nipadua ni mu ama wa won sa nane eno ba ho no to nchia eyade a oye ohonum na obeduru abrofo nkwa de twa scan lab no na fu ya twa de kodia ekoso nipadua ni mu nti miscarriage na ekoso abrabo no pacho fibroid na ekuti akwala no omi akwala because they are sharing the same room dan na fibroid de be no na akwala no nso peja no free mu enti obedu honum a owodu ode be mawa fibroid be di kan nane na afi no wa hya se afuro no eba bibia no obesi ni kwan biem number no 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 enti be dem asemu nyina kwa wie no yare a doctor odubedu ho no ono onsa yare bia onsa stroke onsa diabetes memfa mba ho oba ho no ma onya mre mawo yare a osa no eye unexplained infertility doctor catch us say bibia anto chima woni padua num enso mo ya emfa nko share spirit emfa nko share onana ubedu ho no ma ye be hu adekode e koso ye be mo waduru a ebe mo ya fertilize obe ma no obe produce enough spermatozoa na oba no so nkosua na ye matured enough obi wa ne kosua no enyiye enti entimi inform emfa ba enti unexplained infertility and also obedu ho no ma ye be hwa ma na block fallopian tube obi ho no ma ye si tube na nkosua ni famu no asi enunti nkosua ntumi mfam na akwakoto awudi no wafa yafunu na unsuccessful akoye IVF watu asika bibri amfa ubedu ho no ma ye kita 60% accuracy rate 60% ye no ni kanwa there's a 60% possibility say akwalaba beto yem enti ubedu ho no mo a wako IVF na amfa memo abamumbu menko hye ho akonfo bra dream fertility ana wo fibroid ana wo cyst bi wo nipadua nu ana so wa wudie nu mu dreams de beti masasa yere na ma obi wa wanya miscarriage na obi ka che wanya miscarriage makomako 5 how and say wo trase over dreams ya ensi bio enye spiritual there is a draw ho no ma ye de kanwa obefa ho afa oba no na irregular menstrual cycle sister ayini eba na atwa bi wo kra mba kra number na maka chiro 0599 555 220 0599 555 220 and say wo period pains ubu nsa this obi ate nka obi won mo ya reception wa adwuma bi mu cramps ni ti okwa no wamu na wona kasa na de buafu or go through pain. I know say obi ba ho no ma o say customer service nya papa bia pains na ukum enti o fa na ma na me dia ma 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 0597 225 389 yeah what tema community 22 said am di kan no on fa bag na on ba street the whole the doctor timi hwe nipa 2 pe abrofo no de unum so no mo yo mo ne amafa they want to have enough time for only a couple na anamumi no na mabano na wanya botra do sukwahu ne how etu fra ombefa anaze manfo ho befa na ya kire mara obetima be shia doctor time any date na fe no oba the whole day na bia won ko apɛ na doctor bɛhwɛ enti ofa number no a na doctor nya bote na wa hwama be man so na obe man na yemre o spermatozoa say wo form the fact is that wa wo pen enkyere say untimi nya infertility problem we obe man o say ma wo pen me ni me ge bi nyim ye school time intermediate me ye fertile no there are possibility say ochena akra bibi betimi asi ama awo ho kwan betimi ayede and the friend secondary infertility no wa wo pen but awo ho abaye de ama wo bedu ho no mo a ni nyina to betwa
spermatozoa na ene de ade
eno ne nkwamwa na ewo sperm ni mu
no
nti nsuo na be ma hwie gu oba mu no ene ye friend sperm na semen but spermatozoa na ye moa na eswimi wo sperm ni mu nsuo nyangopo nyansam no moana to be go straight they have to walk through something so that they can go to where they want to be nti sperm na hu no enye no na ekoma oba nyim nsuo na hu no emu bi wo nkwamo bi wom eno na ekohia oba ni nkohia na aka bom na afi ama oba na fele fro nti obe ma bi wo ho no mo a nkwamo adodo e wo se o produce no enye enough so the fact say obe ma mu ye din doesn't mean say obetima anyim oba the fact say otimi da oba so e bi a 40 minutes whatever minute you think you are better no it doesn't provide the strength so obetima anyim oba you must produce enough obe ma bi wo no ma o ye 1 minute but he produced enough spermatozoa anti men fa no mbon safo ni say me dey be mamu wode mitimi da oba so 1 hour ni ade timi dey be ni problem no it is not true it is oyere enwa men fa nche oyere nko a oba nti na doctor ya opese mu mienu nyina mo ba na mutimi bedru na yehwe mu mienu nyina na yemma madru na mo ho top nti me de na ma no tudwa last one na ma sorry number is 0599
0599
555
555
220 0599
0599
555
555
220 and 0597
0597
180
034
and 0597 225 388 and 0597 225 389 Inti Otama Community 22 Mr. Ziga,
Nyamisha pa doc and do education pa and now we say obi o hono mo a where 1 minute 1 minute ma but owo ayi bebrebe
yeah so the difference in say 1 minute no or wife no she will not be satisfied and satisfaction but when we talk about production 1 minute it is about the spermatozoa
1 minute baby and spermatozoa
and you are correct
and your mama cha brand here Andy the big Andy 1 minute say 1 minute no but no will be there my mentia baby will be Andy mecha
Andy bra dreams na
ya that make us some
now go 15 minutes
that me na mecha ne keke all right yeah that's the power dog that's yes the offer the foul boa offer yes to ball boa o ade ni na all right honorable Banahene a member of MPP communication a member of the communication directorate former MC, yes, Ababeka Yesa, and a former PC. Arabakwaba.
Yaziga.
Ibiaboko de.
Madika catcher said anybody. Adabaka Bibia Boko no.
Beshadan Bissau. Emra, no, was it yesterday? No, not yesterday. It's a day before yesterday. Jamestown was some way. I'm telling you, the whole Jamestown who between. Oma Penina Koye, one of the largest fishing harbor. Ewo Jamestown. Odododio say Jamestown Odododio right so Odododio meba can you take Odododio and confirm say more yes I do say just to take the seat yes so makwa who's Odododio na ye NPP once and NPP NDC budget but they have NPP Timi NGBM up to now so yes more yes I do the entire area
Ziga na maybe na me hu papa bi awuyi na ade bi bebre o mesen ka meka bi
meka hwase ye beba how
whether we win or we lose Ghana mpuntu ene nkoso de since 1992 ebesi sabre ya MPP aban ene make sure say timamufo enwa to
yeah
Mr. 40 na ho so independent beba haboy if it is a 60s
Yeah.
They don't pay improvement. In Faswa air baswono. Mama MPP for whether they vote for MPP or they do not vote for MPP. Eba magana for I'm a nam I for and I'm here for enhance protein and nipa I organa for in your beard every ebe bojuma daycare center ho and conformity to Marco school and new ma baby and you're about to unquanti nedim puntuba. And you could only say what is written is written.
What is
Dr. Muhammad Baumia Nyanko Punti. Ose tu nyam kesi nti obawi ni aba no odeko
Asantima mu ti say
afa odeko.
Then I'm asking who fra Asantima mu be hot to say.
Oh me say euphoria so Dr. Mamudu Bamia de ko
na de na me kasa Asantima mu ti say euphoria ho asem na waka nti ba obi aka nsensi ba bia
oh ka de say free odmon kon ba de aka ba wias de bi say okwam me pija
eti no wo
ebira ye wo mu die every time ya ko 7 December bibi obia ya bato ho nkomodie
minimisa
abato ho nkomodie tu bisa sasa bi de ma dwere am say wo bisa say politics no.
All right, Maakye Opoku Prempeh na po doctor, your running mate. In fact, how do you see him? Because Nkofo Fize, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia de ne buy just to make sure say Ashanti region be solidify bo base. Or buy share sabus na e ba montina. Nkofo say strategy is taking the bullet for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for Bawumia to campaign. See the bear the campaign no better. No, not take ye friend say the bullet no. The style of a running mate no.
Yeah, what the word is supporting you. No,
I'm asking you so uguni say.
Napo fantastic. Obia on the support wa the style what the supporting you. And I don't want him say 1 million ways a team winning amba. I call it Krojen. Naponya campaign one uguswa hoye. And some of us walk madu do ni tie ne toma dwiribu. Ena napo eka. Echire bo ne mabi ha ne ewrafi. No wakaye. Yango to aba manapo. Eko to aba Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. It is wakasam ese nkrofo bitimi sore twidwire ho de je ne ho hia. Okasam ni amfa ni obi anka ho hia ne je se wonka ho. O kama manfo timi sore ebobo hu de hu hia papa to onko so anyira dwuma se ne sitie campaign yo no kwa na ye untumi ye bi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia yiri ye bi Dr. Bawumia ye bi
na po yirisu ye bi
na po yirisu ye bi e mampanin so ye bi mampanin ku for class tifi on so ye bi anti say ya no wa ko antu anaka etini kro mu ne se obi ya ye de se ne sitie magana fonti ni o ma bi ase e Ghana 40 sa ne manase a they will give the mandate to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba and new ma be on the boss ye ni aka kwemu a o mantimi an no an susu ye ka ho no o de ka ho amanaboa.
Modify 76% in 2016.
About 70.
Then 72% in Ashanti region. 76 to 74%. So ma drop 2% in Ashanti region. Now Maakye Opoku Prempeh na po doctor or say you make sure that MPP gets 82%. Is it feasible? Bet me I agree because you says I didn't be here.
O se tunyam kase makwaya asantema beto aba no. Boom 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 boom.
I don't know
2020 election no.
Ana ka
se tunyam kase makwaya. O se tunyam kase makwaya. Asante esikadwa ane hene.
But so they for politics.
Oh, jai. Na hene te party no.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, tie. Mama njiro. Oh, tie.
Ye ka tie to bossy.
Ziga mameland enyuma no sibon. Tie. O se tunyam kase ye hwana. E wo Israel Yankopon. O se tunyam kase enye kotoko hene. Tini you. Israel Yankopon. Ne se o se tunyam kase o nyame, ba ni nyame kase ya no. Eno na enya nkropon ya na santima mu de eduru santima mu a e ga se tunyam kase ye ka kase no a da nyame nimu nyane oso no ma nema eba eno wasam na ye kan to bi on tia se enyuma no nsibone e ka se tunyam kase ye ka okropon na nkasa de seso no e makwan a e beto mamencho 2020 abato eto ye no enipa bebiri register o mukurumba no mtenkran the covid election enkoda bebiri on register ba bia Now some come kwa October. So COVID is independent to kwai. That affected almost register Asante region because
but I said COVID in the buy no honorable net and a beer to now imposition of restriction law. They said at that time
that a tough form, but the fear was still there. The huno because we be so register on the area, not the population on the area near there. And cost because population it determine the kind of project about group. That is the reality. Inti nipa be register on krum. To both do about or movie from crime, fit baby, do be a commercial no couldn't crew no cotoaba. But at times, we cover the sea. Ultra come, I saw Qatar, and Williams over Timmy be another day. Into a court, ye be a quine so young cotoaba, Nancy Hooney a day. Oh, my bank uncle Toaba over the coin, who feels so between area by Fiachina. And now affect ye. And new mobile na MPP are buying by was anti-memo. A bomber dear. And because a year partner to that. No communication, no form. And we have taken the time to explain to people. I'm telling you, hey, young Kodana, you know, in the Paka Crab in a secondary school. Santini baby, I was Uniska, Uniska, pursue to conquer Brucci. We invest in Croboko Bruchaco Prapra.
Yeah.
Today is not like that. Could there be a school need to make and carry and 4 baby? Tabana Yamiati as Santa Mine, oh, ye dear, not dear. Ankorani ya odia omom die jade ne de nkorani ya janu de o baba santia ne ma me ko ton tomatoes oton toma oton mponche oton koko ade hwe ne ma o ware a yese o kwa fa ai ade ebrefie fa japade ebrefie. It was not about buildings e ni pa adomo banti oba no tena yese fa odwan ko ma wukunu no but dwan ntine manu a omoye ne dachi. I don't go to your school fees. Now, if we want to quantify these fees, say 1,000 cedis a term, 3,000 cedis a year, multiplied by 3, it's 9,000 Ghana cedis.
So, are we still on the 82% in Ashanti region?
And new idea beko. And new idea beko.
But that's what 2020 now a free senior high school now.
No, Hona make us.
But you dropped
one major.
And even the Eastern region, your second stronghold. Eastern region, you also dropped for 4%.
And I say one major thing amount for because there was COVID. Now amount for register man or mukrum, but yejmo cry, yejmo takra de yejmo kumase. No be faka kokotna kan no nim what may happen. Tinipando do no anko to aba. But this time people go and vote because you got too much mama. One to aba pa am end this chance. No me did the attempt.
As a party will Kumasi Ashanti region.
Oh, a better na in fear 9. Cover the abba. You couldn't talk about. And they Kumasi Johnny Yedi. So walk of Fadio Macra now the bar. First, it can be 1 month. It takes 3 months because you crew for on talker. So you have to go through, you have to go around. Zaza. And in your money, man, Tamoa. We are here because I've been by a children. I'm month for what years here. The first Abria go to September ending. Wabu who say abano. Dr.
Na apathy na say. But Ashanti region more on Tokwaku because the apathy is there, whether you like it or not. The apathy is there. Aside that, Alancha Martin's factor, the cheddar factor, Nina Kahubi.
Masa.
Nina Kahubi. And it wouldn't be easy.
Masa.
For you to get
Yentio. Safani Fankan. Yema baby from Famefangudi. You see, Anna me ba say I don't want to mention names. Alan factor or him.
Alan your baby near
we'll be all about Johnny.
There baby Alan Kahubi. Oh, your baby near Babe fed yet.
Oh, T. And who say a man for him a bonina bankroft dream.
Bonina bank.
A man for Bofu. Oba Shanti region and Crofo before Funo.
F1.
Omom could dear Chirena, a church, Mamma be a test of Biasaba. Crab in a benjamin. We were boys who didn't Crofo Johnson Crofo, Scanom the choir, GBD, honorable. A GBD, Scanom the choir, Famabua patterns at time. Ye GBD. Eh, honorable, do you please say? Alan Chamateka so you walk on the thousands. They will go and take the money and that woman himself want to be with it 10 years. How can he become a president without parliamentarians? Woman himself want to be with it. Me pese me kaka dudu anu an him so want to me wini onka ho na bro ntrim. Is that the perceptions? Because why do you live
Yama appointment fear dunsia. Juicy appointment. Go and check the budget from Omapeniku for time. Budget near to us a corner soye. Go and check. I go at the time. Or buy a first appointment or what? Netru near the end will join us, Matamo. Because I'm for boom for you. They are not talking, but be angry.
Na cheddar.
Oh, but you
tine dinner chin.
Oh,
area me too, Kumasi. Only na cheddar.
He's a fine guy. Who's that Papa Frincita? Papa Frincita.
Mampong.
Yamampong.
Mampong Suta, okay.
And come on,
yeah.
Can Suta, Mampong, and home Suta, or Casa, and view for
Matthias.
And the crew say, yeah, got to a bar, ye pay to me. Subsabitino, or Combas, Auntie, or Munarin, your Modayo. Who do you clear all? Tiapawasam, who ideas be, and implementable. Remember fans, because who is got. Cancel high, you say, what would you say? There was who got. Boys, since you're Tiguma. You better be ready. When it's time to vote, you ever said 2 minutes by beer. I didn't put to any cost one year, dear. About Santana, Ghana, my neighbor can be asked for who's a Ghana or anymore. They will show where the power lies.
We have a few minutes.
That is good.
Galamsey at the more coffin.
I'm fine, coffin. Me.
I bind it.
Oh, the
credit about copy.
Oh,
I don't doubt Galamsey.
Ziga.
We lose to fight, no.
Obia, Becca said, be a man in Yagin.
So I lose to fight.
Tea.
Honorable.
Tea.
Who now cast us with
Ziga tea. Galamsey, dear. Obia him saying yet. Obia Becca said Galamsey be a no bois. By yes, my Dr. Mahmoud Baumia says, I'm sorry for being so at him. You tag for at him.
A benedict
and no, so.
I know. Debbie is a Bible school. Or just is a bishop.
Bible school.
Oh, please, Debbie.
Oh, me Busasa must say.
Or you're chairman of the board of trustees of the Gospel Church International.
Gospel Church International. Gospel Church near him. Any other Pentecostal, Nasa charismatic,
charismatic.
Gospel Church.
Go and find out. Pentecostal. The bottom line is that or a reverend minister or a bishop.
Baby buy and we have Nam Castle. I eat that done and Sabri.
Now I know that I can't dear. What I
am for now no more.
No Kagalam says and
the oh, me Busasam. Well, then some now or canoe. Pork ratchet or cratter, baby away idea or Boabasso. Then 1 year, no chewing. My Musasan, I saw them all. I turn you for one hole. I turn him for one and a hole.
No, you galam see no, I saw them all.
Puppet no, honey drew. And your bonnet, say so for any gun and penny for, can be a seer and more minor. But the platform is wrong. One can you miss and back a crowd. In any case, she see a car, him for to Galano. Him for to Galano, I saw for Gaho. A do say about for your moon invite to home. Tight no muntia, offering no muntia. I didn't yet. A him for cry na ma kwan ante binum o tete o zigam se a him for na ma kwan kra nti ama obi tu nsu akopesika ha no it's not coming from the church. When we are talking about nyamesum yie ye de kwampa so pesika ye ba ye training crofo by legal mining, community mining, because about 6 million how do 6 million people how do we
China
for a multi year. Mammy was time in us. Mammy Basso. Kwame Appiah, they are going to coach China for a liga.
Yes, a legacy.
My yard. What I say, but never panic. Men in Yagi, or Mam Tan, men in Yagam, and the church of Crawford was already them said. A quampire pass face cano. A say. Omunion to say, so be a galam says to say, says Yadia. We just can't there now, so I can't cry.
And this is Begalam. On demonstration, I'm watching.
I mean, when India, Mompenda, and one answer more come on one source of Ghana for Chini Refi. I said, don't get your one a car say, as Bishi, you know, and a mere ye or more or Monka Hoede, if him. And then you are not can you. A dream was there, Ben. At the idea never say, ye's a person this year, and what Babasa Munko and I'm with him. None the Indian family and the Indian film. Fabra wouldn't in your way. me tu Ghana for mrante no ba wafo wa mo a mpanifo bi kwose baabie na ma police fo na soja fo abo mo man na ma ka kire say mo konkoy demonstration ɛhɔ ɛyɛ security zone so okɔ no ahwɛ yie na bibi yɛ wa o do haw abra o ma no baba ɔmo do ɔmo matu kwan ɔmo mani ha alright dima mu ntie ɔmo de duru a mo hwɛ ne mo pɛ na mo konkoy na mo freeze ne high ɛne ne ma ni nyina dwo mama ɔno ɔse enye yie ɔtra hɔ no ma yɛ ne yɛ baba bia sei yɛ mi de ba mbe ni sei yɛ de we bas mba mbe ni sei wunya mfie nan ɛne fa ɔnya hu
okay Bedamo asipi Yeko na Joe Laka, the legend, the award winner. Say Joe Laka at the sponsor the free and the Boati studio at the Abreye. Ye better chairman of the board of trustees of the Full Gospel Church International Bishop Dr. Samuel New Noy Mensa Ase. After Mr. Samuel Appiah Sapon and the church on 70 na de mame okuchini na dugu krataswa me so the presentation at the mamo. After the big Andy and a technical production no and after pages as a streaming program at the Bray. Honorable Banahine. Okay, honorable Banahine so babeka yensa. Wababeka MPP asem was say dear MPP be win election no they will get 82% in Ashanti region o say to nya make sinti afa fifi ka hu bi and a streaming program no okay ya from nana from pon ziga metramu ema Kwame Appiah Kubi dam ya adom ochina ye be say share bi bye bye